What's going on, people? I am going to share with you what I did today in the stock market, which is actually not much. I decided once again to sit on my hands. So, what is the point of the video then, right? You might ask. Well, there's really no point, but if you didn't get a chance to be in front of the screen this morning when the bell opened or when the stock market opened, uh, a lot of companies just went up and a lot of companies just went all the way down as soon as the market opened. And I'm trying to be disciplined by not chasing. I don't know if chasing and FOMO is the same, but if they're not, they're probably cousins. So I don't like to chase, especially when you have companies like this. Let me see if I can get it to stop here. Come on, right there. Like, how can you trade something like that? I mean, from well, let me see if I can from that solid green bar, it's before the market opened, and then this tiny little one, that's when the market opened. Now imagine you trying to day trade this stuff. It's a nightmare. It's unless you're going with 10 shares and you don't mind going up and down, up $10 and down $20 and up another $10, that's fine. You're just having fun. But if you're trying to make a living out of this, it's not fun. When you put a lot of money in the market and the market starts behaving like this, now why didn't I go after this one? Why didn't I chase? Why didn't I, you know, I should have had some FOMO. No, I've done that in the past, and every time I chase, I end up getting burned. So I don't chase. Look at this stuff. Look at this chart, the chart behind me. It's nasty. So I was looking for a decent looking chart, right? And then I don't know, I'm gonna say about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours into, after the market opened, then this dude showed up, or Yahoo Finance showed up, or they posted this article. Jamie Dimon says JP Morgan is bracing itself for economic hurricane. The world is going to end, according to this young man. Um, Take that with a grain of salt. Okay, these guys are trying to probably get people to sell, so obviously the price will come down, so they can scoop up more shares at a very very low price. Won't you do that? If you're sitting on billions and billions of dollars, wouldn't you like the price of everything to start coming down so you can just buy billions and billions of shares of whatever at a very very cheap price, and then 2 years later, whoop, they triple, quadruple, and they make billions on top of the billions that they already have. And all they have to do is go in front of the camera and say, the world is going to end. You must sell everything. So be careful. Don't. These are news, and you can't trust everything that you read. You can't trust everything that you see on the news. How would you feel if I tell you some of the news channels or people that give out news are owned by these same companies, right? Did you know that? Yeah, so they're going to say the world is going to end. You need to sell. Some of you are going to sell. You panic sell, you sell. These guys will pick up those shares at a very, very cheaper, a lot cheaper price. So, um, one thing I was going to say is I do believe that or as long as we stay at war, or we keep feeding this so-called war between Ukraine and Russia, we are going to have other problems. Never mind inflation. Never mind gas prices. Never mind, the price of food and everything else is going up. Never mind that. So, again, we are surrounded by bad news, and yes, chances are prices are going to keep dropping. But let me ask you this. Let's say you invested a lot of money on a company that was $40. Let's say 5 months ago. Today, in June 1st, 2022, if that company is trading at $20, which is 50% from what you bought, can you handle another 50% drop? If the answer is no, then obviously you over leveraged. You went too high, too fast, too much. Now, what happens if the price goes down to $1.95? Would you panic sell? Would you sell at $1.25 even though you bought it at 40? What happens if you decide, you know what, I can't take this anymore, I'm going to sell at $1.95. The price drops to $1. You already sold at $1.95, but the price keeps dropping at $1. And then once it hits $1, automatically, good news come out from Washington, from whatever, and then the price goes back to $1.50, $1.95, where you got off $2, $5, $15, $20, $30, and then how are you going to feel? So, if you can afford it, then don't worry about it. Just wait. It might take 6 months. It might take 5 years. Don't know. But don't sell your stuff if you don't have to. If you're not in trouble financially, just wait. Okay? But don't let this gentleman or gentleman tell you what to do with your money. Read up. Find out what's going on. And ask yourself, can I afford if the price goes down to $1? If the answer is yes, I can wait, I can manage it, then don't worry about it, okay? However, because this dude came out, or Yahoo decided to post this article, I believe the market got spooked, was afraid, got scared. And look, right there. Everything was going great. Everything was moving up. And as soon as Yahoo posted that article, and some of the news came out from, I think it was the Fed or the White House, the market got spooked and price dropped. Prices just went down the tubes. However, at noontime, at lunchtime, all of the energy companies went up, 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 up. Unfortunately, I was not paying attention. I was away from my computer, and I missed that opportunity. Other than that, look at this chart behind me. Imagine if I would have, and I almost got in at 103, because I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, if this goes at 103 with 1 cent, that means we're moving up, right? We're going up. And I decided, let me just wait. Let me wait one more bar. And I saw this. And then that's when I said, you know what? I'm walking away from my computer. I don't feel like giving the market my money. And like I said, after noon, after 12 o'clock, 12:15, all of the energy companies, oil companies, they went up. They went up. So I missed it. I missed that opportunity. And look at this. So the price dropped from basically 103 with, let's say, 15 cents. It's not 20 cents, but let's say 15 cents. It went all the way down to 102 and 15 cents. So basically it dropped $1. Now, if you have 1,000, 3,000, 4,000 shares and they drop $1 in one bar, it'll freak you out because you basically just lost $4,000 in a matter of seconds, and you were not expecting that. Because if you look at this chart, it looks like it was going up and down, but it was kind of slowly, it was moving up. And then look at this. boom, they did the nasty on you. They pulled the rug, and they probably trapped a lot of people, or a lot of people just went red and they panicked and they sold. It's nasty. You can't trade like this. You can't make a living with charts like this. Unless you're trying to pick up 10 cents here, 10 cents, 15 cents, 10 cents. I guess that's called scalping, but nah, that's not fun. Because you can't put a lot of shares in a company like this, in a chart like this. It's very difficult. All right, guys. I'm going to show you what the market looked like when the market closed. Hold on a sec. So basically, this was AMD right after it closed. As you can see, the price just dropped. The market was spooked. Not sure exactly what happened, but I know Yahoo did this, Yahoo Finance. I know there was some news from the Fed also early in the morning, and that's why the price is basically the entire market was red. All of the names in my watch list, everything was red, and everything was going great. Like the first half an hour, everything was going spot on, right? But the market is just nasty. The market is just very, very sensitive. So, what did I learn today? Nothing. I'm actually proud of myself that I'm not trading or buying shares just to buy shares, just to see if I can make money. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to stay disciplined and not give in to FOMO or start chasing or anything like that. To me, it actually feels good knowing that I tried. I got up early. I was in front of the screen, but I couldn't find opportunities. It's for me, it's better to just not do anything than to say, oh, I thought I had an opportunity, but I ended up losing XYZ money. That's not fun. So be careful. If you day trading, use very small amount of shares. All right, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. If you like the video, I'm happy for you. Otherwise, I'll talk to you in the next one.